Hello, and welcome back to our daily English talk.
Hi, everyone. We're very happy you're here today.
This is a safe place to practice slow, simple English together.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Roy.
Please relax, listen slowly, and enjoy this conversation with us.
Today, Emma, I am imagining myself standing inside a store. The store is quiet and clean. I can see many products on the shelves. I feel calm and unhurried. This feels like a good place to practice slow English.
I can imagine that very clearly, Roy. Stores like this often feel peaceful when we take our time. People walk slowly and look carefully. It feels like a comfortable place to think and compare products.
When I stand in front of the shelves, I do not pick anything up right away. I look quietly first. I read the labels slowly. This quiet looking helps my mind stay relaxed and focused.
I do the same thing, and it helps me a lot. Looking first makes the choices feel less stressful. I remind myself that I do not need to decide quickly. That thought helps my body relax.
Curious, Emma, do you ever feel confused when prices are close? Sometimes two products are almost the same price. When that happens, I take a breath and look again slowly. That helps me feel calm.
Yes, I feel that too sometimes. When prices are similar, I look at other details. I check the size or quality. Comparing calmly helps me make a better choice.
I like how comparing is not only about money, it is also about feeling. Sometimes I choose a product because it feels right. Talking about this feels very human and natural.
Yes, and this makes English feel natural too. You can say what you like and why. Simple reasons are enough. You do not need difficult words to compare products.
When I imagine a listener with us now, I see them standing in a store. They are looking at two items and reading the prices. They feel calm and curious. This image feels very supportive.
I imagine that too, and it makes me feel hopeful. Comparing products is something everyone does. Using English in this moment feels useful and real.
In this first part, we are only looking and thinking. We are not buying anything yet. We are getting comfortable with the idea of comparing products and prices. This step is very important.
Yes, and it is okay to only listen right now. You do not need to speak yet. Listening and imagining are already part of learning. Your English is warming up slowly.
I feel very calm talking about this with you, Emma. Comparing products feels simple and realistic. I hope listeners feel relaxed and ready to continue.
I feel calm too, Roy. In the next part, we will start comparing two products more clearly. We will use very slow, simple English and move step by step together.
Now that we feel comfortable inside the store, Emma, I imagine myself standing closer to the shelf. I pick up one product gently and hold it in my hand. I feel the weight and look at the label slowly. This careful moment helps my mind stay calm.
I can imagine that very clearly, Roy. Holding the product makes the comparison feel more real. I like to look at the price first. I read the numbers slowly and clearly in my mind. That helps me understand better.
After I look at the first product, I put it back gently. Then I pick up the second product next to it. I notice the size and the color. I compare it quietly with the first one. This slow comparison feels peaceful.
I do the same thing, Roy. I often hold one product in each hand. I look from one to the other. This helps my eyes and my mind work together. Comparing like this feels simple and clear.
Emma, when you compare prices, do you say the prices quietly to yourself? I often do that. Saying the numbers softly helps me remember which one is cheaper. That small habit makes me feel more confident.
Yes, I do that too, Roy. I might say, this one is $5 and this one is $6. Saying it slowly helps me understand the difference. It also helps me practice English naturally.
I like how comparing prices gives us a chance to practice numbers. Numbers are everywhere in daily life. Practicing them slowly in a store feels very useful. It does not feel like studying.
Yes, and this kind of practice feels natural. You are not forcing yourself. You are just living your life and using English at the same time. That makes learning feel easier and more relaxed.
Sometimes, when the price is higher, I stop and think. I ask myself if the product is better. I look at the size and the quality. This thinking time helps me decide calmly.
That thinking time is very important, Roy. It shows that comparing is not only about money, it is also about value. Talking about value can be done with very simple English.
Emma, do you ever think about quality when you compare products? I often do. Sometimes I choose the slightly more expensive product because it feels stronger or better. That choice feels right to me.
Yes, I think about quality too, Roy. Price is important, but quality matters as well. I might say, this one costs more, but it looks better. That simple sentence feels very useful.
I like how simple sentences can explain big ideas. We do not need long explanations. Saying, this one is cheaper or this one is better is already clear. That simplicity feels comforting.
Yes, and beginners should remember this. You do not need perfect grammar to compare products. Clear and simple words are enough. Communication is the goal, not perfection.
While I compare, I notice my body feels relaxed. I am not rushing. I am standing comfortably. This relaxed body helps my mind think clearly. Slow shopping supports slow English.
That is very true, Roy. When the body is calm, the mind works better. This makes comparing products feel less stressful. It also makes English easier to use.
Emma, do you ever feel unsure when two products seem very similar? Sometimes I do. When that happens, I pause and breathe. I remind myself that either choice is okay. That thought helps me relax.
Yes, I feel that too sometimes, Roy. When products are very similar, I choose the one that feels right. There is no perfect choice. Knowing this helps reduce pressure.
I like that idea. Shopping does not need to be perfect. Comparing is about making a comfortable choice. Talking about comfort feels very human and easy to express in English.
Yes, and learners can say simple things like, I like this one, or this one feels better. These sentences are easy and natural. They help build confidence slowly.
I imagine a listener now holding two products and comparing prices quietly. They are thinking in English without stress. They feel calm and focused. This image feels very encouraging to me.
I imagine that too, and it makes me feel hopeful. This is real life English. Comparing products happens every day. Practicing it slowly makes English feel useful and friendly.
In this part, we are carefully comparing two products and their prices. We are using simple thoughts and slow English. This step helps learners feel more confident.
Yes, and there is no rush at all. You can take as much time as you need. In the next part, we will talk more about making a final choice and how that feels. We will continue slowly and kindly together.
As we move into this part, Emma, I feel more comfortable with the products in front of me. I have looked at them carefully. My mind feels clearer now. Comparing slowly has helped me understand the differences better.
I feel that clarity too, Roy, and it feels very reassuring. When we take our time, confusion slowly disappears. I notice that my shoulders feel relaxed. This relaxed feeling makes thinking and speaking feel easier.
After comparing prices and sizes, I often start to feel more confident. I realize that I understand enough to choose. That realization feels calm and steady. It tells me that slow thinking really works.
Yes, that feeling is very important. Confidence often comes after careful looking. When we understand the differences, we worry less. This is true for shopping and for learning English, too.
Emma, do you notice how your thoughts change after comparing for a while? At first, my mind feels busy. Later, it feels quiet and clear. That change feels very comforting to me.
I notice that too, Roy. At first, there are many thoughts. Then the important ones stay. The mind becomes simpler. That simplicity helps me make a decision without stress.
I like how simple thinking feels. We do not need to think about everything. We only need to think about what matters most. Talking about this in English feels natural and honest.
Yes, and learners can express this with simple sentences. You can say, "This one is cheaper," or "This one is better for me." These sentences are short but meaningful.
Sometimes, after comparing, I put one product back on the shelf. I hold only one in my hand. That moment feels clear. It feels like a small decision, but it brings relief.
I know that feeling well, Roy. Holding one product feels like progress. It shows that the comparison helped. That small success feels satisfying and calm.
In this part, I want listeners to understand that making a choice does not need to be perfect. It only needs to feel right for you. Saying, I choose this one, is already good English practice.
Yes, and there is no wrong choice here. Both products can be good. The important thing is understanding and feeling comfortable. That mindset removes pressure and fear.
I think that when I make a choice, I often feel a small sense of pride. I think, I compared carefully and I decided. That pride feels quiet but strong. It stays with me for a moment.
That quiet pride is very meaningful. It shows that you trusted yourself. Trust is important for shopping and for language learning. When we trust ourselves, we speak more easily.
Curious, Emma, do you ever change your mind after making a choice? Sometimes I do, and I remind myself that it is okay. Shopping is flexible. This thought helps me stay relaxed.
Yes, I change my mind sometimes too, and that is completely normal. You can look again or choose differently. Knowing this makes the decision feel lighter and less serious.
I like how this teaches us kindness toward ourselves. We do not need to be strict, we can be gentle. This gentle attitude makes English practice feel safe.
Yes, and safety is very important for learning. When we feel safe, we are more open. Words come more naturally. Comparing products becomes a calm English moment.
I imagine a listener now standing with one product in hand. They feel calm and satisfied. They understand the price and the reason for their choice. That moment feels very real.
I imagine that too, and it feels encouraging. This is real life English at work. It shows that English can support daily decisions in a gentle way.
In this part, we focused on understanding and choosing. We compared, thought calmly, and felt confident. These steps are very important for both shopping and English learning.
Yes, and in the next and final part, we will gently close this situation. We will talk about how it feels after choosing and getting ready to leave the store. We will finish slowly and kindly together.
As we begin this final part, Emma, I feel a very calm and settled feeling inside the store. I am holding the product I chose. My decision feels clear now. This calm moment feels like a good place to pause and reflect.
I feel that calm feeling too, Roy, and it feels very comfortable. When a decision is made, the mind becomes quiet. There is no more comparing or thinking hard. This peaceful feeling feels very nice.
When I look back at the whole process, I notice how slow thinking helped me. I looked, compared, and decided step by step. Nothing felt rushed. That slow pace made everything easier and more comfortable.
I agree, and this is an important lesson for learners. Slow English works very well with slow actions. When we move slowly, our thoughts become clearer. Clear thoughts help us speak more confidently.
I want listeners to remember that comparing products in English does not need difficult language. Simple words like cheaper, bigger, or better are enough. These words are powerful and useful in daily life.
Yes, and even short sentences are okay. You can say, "This one is cheaper," or "I like this one more." These sentences are clear and natural. Simple English is strong English.
Sometimes people worry that they need to speak perfectly when shopping. I understand that worry very well. But real communication is about understanding, not perfection. Remembering this helps reduce stress.
That reminder can help many learners feel relaxed. Making a small mistake does not stop communication. People usually understand your meaning. That understanding is what truly matters.
I imagine a learner now walking toward the checkout counter with their chosen product. They feel calm and satisfied. Inside, they feel a small sense of pride because they used English to decide. That quiet pride feels warm.
I love that image because it feels very real. That feeling of success can stay with them after they leave the store. It can make the next English moment feel easier and less scary.
Comparing products is a normal part of daily life, but it can also be a learning moment. When English becomes part of daily tasks, it feels natural. Learning does not need to be separate from living.
Yes, and when learning feels natural, it lasts longer. English becomes familiar instead of frightening. Familiar situations help confidence grow quietly and steadily.
Emma, if you could give one gentle message to someone learning English while shopping, what would it be? I think simple advice can help people feel supported.
I would tell them to take their time and trust themselves. You do not need to rush. Thinking slowly is okay. Feeling calm is more important than choosing perfectly.
That message feels very kind and helpful. Trusting yourself makes a big difference. When you trust yourself, English feels lighter. Words come more easily in calm moments.
I hope listeners remember that every small experience matters. Comparing one product today helps you speak more confidently tomorrow. These small steps slowly build strong English skills.
As we come to the end of this conversation, I want to thank everyone who stayed with us. Listening carefully takes patience and effort. That effort shows real commitment to learning.
I want to thank them too, Roy. Choosing to practice slow English is a positive and brave choice. Even quiet listening is meaningful progress.
Please remember that English is a tool to help you live your daily life more comfortably. Comparing prices, choosing products, and making decisions are all good chances to use it.
And you can practice again anytime you shop. Each visit to a store is another gentle opportunity. Each time can feel a little easier than before.
I feel very calm and thankful as we finish this conversation with you, Emma. Talking together always feels warm and supportive. I hope listeners feel that same support now.
I feel thankful too, Roy. I hope listeners carry this calm feeling with them into their next shopping trip or daily decision. English can stay slow, simple, and friendly.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Please be kind to yourself, take things slowly, and trust your learning journey.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. We are always here to practice together. Goodbye for now, and take good care.